Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to NetGame. In today's video we're going to be going through 5 times Michael Jordan proved he was not human. Now guys, real quick, before we get into the countdown, I want to let you guys know that we will be picking one lucky subscriber every month to win a shout out at the start of a video. All you must do to enter is subscribe to our channel, like the video and comment down below saying I subscribed. Good luck guys. Now without any further ado, let's get into the countdown. Number 5. Is he big enough? As many of you already know, Michael Jordan loved to dunk. Not only did he see it as a way to score, but a way to embarrass an opponent. So in 1987, when John Stockton gambled on a pass to Jordan and missed, Mike seized the opportunity and threw down a monster dunk. At this point, someone told Jordan to pick on someone his own size. The very next possession, Mike took the ball and saw 7'1" Mel Turpin in his way. And then this happened.
Look out, running! Oh my goodness!
And as he's running back down the court, he screams, "Is he big enough?" Number 4. He's a man of his word. Dikembe Mutombo is known as one of the best shot blockers of all time, a man who turned a finger wag into a massive insult. With this reputation came yet another challenge for Jordan, a challenge to dunk on Mutombo. The seeds were planted early when Jordan dropped 37 on a rookie Mutombo-led Nuggets team, all the while trash-talking young Dikembe. Jordan finished his performance at the free throw line late in the game, pausing to look at Mutombo and say, "This one's for you," before shooting a free throw with his eyes closed. Of course it went in, and the trash talk didn't stop there. Years later, at the 1997 All-Stars game, Mutombo taunted Jordan because he had never dunked on him. Listen as Dikembe laughs about how Mike claims he will get him one day.
He said, "I'll get you one day." He said, "I'll get you one day."
And just a few months later, during the 1997 NBA playoffs, he did exactly that. So yes, Michael Jordan is very much a man of his word. Number 3. He's still the best at 43. At one time in his life, O.J. Mayo was the top high school recruit in his class and was not afraid to remind opponents of this fact. Unfortunately for Mayo, his trash talk caught up to him in Michael Jordan's own camp. Michael proceeded to literally shut down the camp for the night, sending his campers to bed so he could destroy Mayo and trash talk to him as he did, and that's exactly what happened.
We continued playing pickup, and Mike was Mike.
The then 42 or 43-year-old Mike embarrassed Mayo, raining in shot after shot while telling OJ to go cry to his mama. The night ended with Jordan reminding Mayo,
"You may be the best high school player, but I'm the best player in the world."
"Did I mention that he was in his early 40s? Number 2. He ruined a man's career with just words. A few years ago, an email went around from a man claiming to have had dinner with Johnny Batch, a one-time assistant coach of the Bulls and Hornets, among other teams. The email was full of stories about Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, older Bulls teams, and the NBA in general. And while all of these stories were interesting, one stood out because the writer of the email claimed this: when Johnny was coaching the Hornets in 1995, they had a good team. Glenn Rice, Morning Johnson, etc. The series was tied at 2, and Hornets had a chance to win Game 5 in Chicago. On the biggest possession of the game, Muggsy had the ball with Hornets down 1. Jordan backed off him and told him, "Shoot it, you effing midget." Muggsy shot it and it didn't come close. A year later, Muggsy actually told Johnny Batch that he believes that single play ruined his career. His shot never recovered. Now, some people have proven this story not to be true because there was no Game 5 in the Bulls-Hornets series that year. However, Johnny Batch was around 90 when he told this story, so he easily could have meant Game 4, the deciding game in the series. In this game, Muggsy shot 2 for 12, and the following things happened. At the beginning of the 4th, Muggsy and Jordan collide, and Jordan gets up and he appears to say a few words. From this point on, Muggsy appears to do no right, as he goes on to get tied up into a jump ball. Then a few minutes later, he misses a shot badly. And then comes his final shot. With the score tied around 4 minutes left, if this story is true, on this shot, Jordan calls Muggsy a midget and causes him to miss. Now Muggsy did miss this shot badly. The Bulls did win the game and close the series, and Muggsy did have a noticeable drop-off in production after this game, which could be attributed to him getting older. But if Jordan calls this with just some choice words in a key moment, then that means Michael Jordan literally ruined a man's career with trash talk. Number 1. A competitive psychopath. Throughout his career, Michael Jordan gained the reputation of a competitive psychopath. Several stories do highlight this, such as the time he was beaten in ping pong by a teammate, so he practiced so much that he became the best on the team, or the time he was caught cheating against an old woman in a meaningless game of cards. With this said, Mike's ultra competitiveness was rarely highlighted in practice, where he treated every scrimmage the same as if it was Game 7 of the NBA Finest. He also expected his teammates to play with the same intensity and would abuse them if they didn't. For example, Jordan was known for ruining the confidence of Rodney McRae and Quayne Brown, two players who let his constant trash talk get into their heads. On the flip side, we have Steve Kerr. Michaels got into it with the newly acquired Kerr during practice. Testing him, this dispute ended up with Jordan punching Kerr in the face and giving him a black eye. To his credit though, Kerr stood up for himself and threw some punches back, saying it was one of the best things that ever happened to me. I needed to stand up and go back at him. I think I earned his respect, but we've had a great relationship ever since. You gotta prove it, then once you prove it, you're fine. And so later on in a key moment, Jordan would pass the ball to Kerr, a man he respected, and Kerr knocked down a game-winning shot in the finals. The point being that Jordan was always testing people, and you needed to fight back to earn his respect. Well, there you guys have it. That was 5 times Michael Jordan proved he was not a human. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Also, make sure you don't miss out on a monthly shout out giveaway. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you in the next video.